I am back outside for another very small project. I am over by the wildflower walkway. So just as an update, here it is. Wildflowers are growing in, fruit trees all the way down. Roslyn. Oh, she is so muddy. Oh, but she's so happy. Today, I am making a little arch that will go here. So, we'll see. I have lilies growing on this side, and then on this side, I'm gonna have a clematis that I am going to then train to grow around the arch. But some of the wildflowers are coming in, so I'm gonna show you. There's one of the pear trees doing very well. And then here is one of the wildflowers just starting to come up. This is a cosmos. And there's another one back there. So they have been the early bloomers. Everything else is still kind of sprouting. And underneath a couple of the bird feeders, oh, fire ant mound, around the well, which I was going to redo because it just looked like trash. I decided I'm not going to remulch it because there are now sunflowers growing from the seeds. So I might just turn this into a little sunflower patch and then I won't have to worry about mulch or anything. But I wanted to show you guys. This was a very happy accident. Sunflowers are growing, which is amazing. I think this is another sunflower that's growing up with the lilies because it has a spiny, what do you call it? Stem. So we'll see. I might end up with a whole bunch of sunflowers over here, and that would be super cool if I did. Okay, but now I'm going to work on the arch. I'm gonna be so excited when all of this grows in. And then, oh, I've been doing like little morning walks. I do a loop around the yard and I do it so I can see like the ornamental flowers on the other side, the garden, the wildflower and pollinator beds. And then I end by walking down here so I can watch the wildflowers come up. So it's gonna be such a beautiful morning stroll when everything grows in. I mean, it is already, but, oh, the other thing. I pruned the magnolia so it doesn't have these thingies. Oh, and there's Charlie and Runt's grave, and I planted lilies by it and put a little like globe light and stuff. So I need to finish mulching this area and should be good to go. And then once this grows in, it will be an actual shade tree, a magnolia that you can sit under, not one that just takes up space. So I will keep pruning as it grows so I can sit underneath it, but it's gonna be like 10 years before that happens. Okay, arch time. This is what we're starting from, a little DIY moment, so wish me the best of luck. I did opt for a plastic one because the southern sun and heat just absolutely destroys everything else, even the wood that's meant to be outside. I have bamboo wood, not wood chimes, oh my gosh, what do you call them? Wind chimes. And, oh, I got bamboo wind chimes and yeah, they're destroyed. I don't even think they're a year old yet and they are just ruined. So we're gonna try plastic. I know, plastic isn't the best, but I'm hoping that because it's white and it's plastic, it will last a little bit longer in the southern sun. It's only been about 10 minutes. This is what I have done. I'm concerned about the structural integrity of this. We'll see. I got it up. This thing was the bane of my existence. I'm wearing a swimsuit top, by the way, but I got it up. I was concerned about the structural integrity. Not looking good. There we go. There's a better angle. So here's what will be the walkway once it's done. I want to put a third row down. These will be wildflowers for hummingbirds and monarch butterflies specifically. These wildflowers and fruit trees are already planted. They just haven't all bloomed yet. So just to orient you guys. And then where I showed you the sunflowers that were growing by the bird stuff, that's down there. So here is the wildflower walk, soon to be a food forest. Oh, for this archway, My grandma, for this archway, my grandma has a grapevine that was brought over from Europe from her, I believe, great-grandmother. And it's a Concord grapevine, so I am hoping when I see her in a couple of weeks, I can take a couple of clippings from it and grow one up one side and one up the other. And if not, I have a clematis on the way, and I have 2 archways. So the grape, I hope, will go here. If not, the clematis, if the grape does go here, the clematis will go on the other one. The other one, I currently have honeysuckle, but I have honeysuckle in so many other areas in the yard, so it's fine. Okay, I realized that I have been doing a terrible job at vlogging. So, what I am doing right now is I pulled some leftover lumber from the last owners, or maybe the owners before, I'm not really sure, out of the, what do you call that? Out of the top of the garage. There's not like a real floor or anything, but they were just like thrown up in the rafters, like up in these. So I pulled 2 down. I'm going to cut them and make a little table for my outdoor projector, because the stool that it is sitting on, well, I'll show you how it is right now, and you guys are going to be like, what in the world are you doing, Alex? So this is what I'm working with now. It's a stool, then a cardboard box, and this to get the correct height for the projector screen. Why can I not say that? Which is here. So, oh no. Oh no. Dry rot maybe? Okay, I'll have to fix that. But I'm going to make a table that is this tall. So I'm going to measure it. Have my trusty little tape measure that my dad gave me maybe 15, 20 years ago. It needs to be 40 inches tall. So let's go cut some wood. 40 inches tall. And I'm going to make the very top 20 inches. Oh, there's a door. Why did I never realize that there's just a random door up there? Anyway, and I think I'm going to make a little shelf also for like drinks and stuff. Okay, let's do this. I got some leftover lumber. This is absolutely nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. I have a very cute, wow, I'm dropping the word. Not sidekick. What's the word? Helper. I have my little saw. Got my tape measure. Oh, I need to go get a marker to mark the dimensions. And I also have a, what do you call the thing? For the screwdriver, but it's electric. I have that. Well, here is the world's worst table. I'm gonna go stand it up and put it up. I got these tools to put up. Okay, here's what we're working with. I didn't say that it was a good table. I just said it was a table. It'll serve its purpose. It's another day, and it's a new project. I am creating a little mulch thing around the magnolia and Charlie and Runt's grave. So I had leftover tarp and leftover mulch from where I converted an existing flower bed into a hummingbird wildflower bed. So I took all of the tarp and mulch and the, what do you call it? Border, the edging, and I moved it over here. So hopefully it'll look cute once it's all done. You can kind of see the vibe I'm going for. So I'm gonna finish that. Here is the progress so far. I still need to put some more mulch in here and clean out the grass. That is an Easter lily, and those are Asiatic lilies. That is a solar globe light, and then little kitty statue for my 2 kitties that are buried here. So once I get this cleaned up and finished, I think it'll look very nice, and it'll be next to the wildflowers and food forest area, and then this is the pollinator wildflower area. So I think this is a pretty nice spot, and it's also near this butterfly bush. Uh-oh, I need to pick up that bag, which has bloomed, and it looks so beautiful. I am in the woods. I saw a patch of gladiolas growing, so I am digging up about 1/3 of the stand and I'm gonna put them in my yard. Good morning and happy Sunday. It's another day. I am tilling a new area of the yard, and I have the little cooling pack from my cooling vest. I have it in the back of my shirt. This is the patch that I'm doing now. And holy fuck, this is hard work, guys. And it's so humid. I keep having to like dab my upper lip and my forehead. I'm covered in sunscreen. Hopefully I will get this all tilled and raked today and I can go ahead and seed it. I want to go ahead and get the wildflower seeds in here so they have a chance to sprout and start growing before the grass comes back. So we'll see. That approach was pretty successful with that patch. So I'm going to try again, and you know, if the grass comes back, there's always next year. But I know the driveway's awful. The driveway needs to be redone, but it's going to be $11,000. So it's just going to look like this for a little bit longer. Anyway, so monarch butterfly, and then I want this all to be the hummingbird one. And then up front, I put beneficial bug. So it's a whole bunch of flowers and plants that will attract bugs that will eat or compete with the bugs that would normally eat the garden, the veggie and fruit garden produce things. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna get back to tilling because every few minutes that I wait, the temperature is getting hotter and I might need to put a second ice pack in my bag, on my back. Hello friends. I've got dirt in my face. Just keeping it real with you. I overheated, so I'm inside. I had to strip down. I'm covered in dirt and stuff. And I have an ice pack on my neck. And I ran cold water on my wrists. So hopefully that helps. Me needing to cool off normally only takes like 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm probably gonna go get another ice pack for my back. And then I have a swimsuit top that I'm gonna put on to stuff some more ice packs in it because it's a little bit tighter than the one that I had on, so it'll like hold it to my skin. And I am probably only gonna till for maybe like 10 minutes at a time and then go sit in the shade. I have cooled off. I have put on a swimsuit top. I have part of my cooling vest in here. I have one pack like wadded up right here. And then I put the other pack, oh no, you can't. Oh, there you go. I put the other pack here. I really like that you can take the cooling packs out of the cooling vest because now I can still have something cold pressed up against my skin and I can still have my back exposed in some areas to let my heat out a little bit more. Okay, this is where I'm at with tilling. My headphone string. I will never convert to Bluetooth headphones. Sorry. So after I get that little patch done right here, I'm then gonna go the other direction just to make sure that everything is nice and chopped up. After I do that, I'm gonna go get a rake, but with hard spikes, and I'm gonna try and rake up as much of the plant material and roots as possible. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some wildflowers, some seeds. And then I will water. Rosie is on her back in the gravel walkway, just little baby. I got it all tilled and I got about half of it raked out, and the rain clouds are coming a little bit sooner than I thought the rain was going to get here. So I really need to get this raked out and put some wildflower seeds down, and then they will get fresh rain. Okay. Yes, I'm very tired. I am making a shade garden, so I'm scalping the grass with this tool. I'll show you what it looks like. Motherfucker, so tight. It looks like this. So you can just scalp everything off. And then I used, a hard rake to scrape all the grass out in piles. So that's why there's like junk pile. Anyway, this whole area needs to be cleaned up, but this is the first step. Little row for scale. She dug a hole like down there, right there. I'll see if I have a clip of it. I think I recorded it. But she started digging and I was like, I've never seen her dig before. So I'm just gonna let her dig. And she was like really going at it. And then she just plopped down in the hole and took a nap. And I was like, that's pretty smart actually, because the ground is nice and cool. Oh no. Well, I did not give up in that last clip. It's just this box is way heavier than it appears, and I could not physically stop it from falling, so I just had to watch it and then pick it back up. Anyway, setting up a pool. I am so excited. I made sure to get one that's 4 foot tall at least, so I could, little buggy, so I could actually swim. I don't want to wade, I don't want to sit, I want to swim. So, got a pool. I'm gonna set it up here, I think. This is right by all the flowers and stuff, so I think it would be very pretty. How beautiful is this? The water still needs to go in it, but do you guys want to see something super cool? A pool! I'm so excited! There's a hot water spigot instead of just cold water. So hot water is going in there right now, so it's not freezing cold, but I'm about to jump in. Good morning, friends. It is Thursday. I have my annual MRIs today. I'm at a red light, don't worry. I have my annual MRIs today. They were actually supposed to be this afternoon, but the hospital called and they had, okay. Oh my gosh, my voice. I hit a green light, but I'm here now. So at the hospital, anyway, they called and they said that they're having kind of a slow day in the imaging department. So they're gonna let me come do my MRIs now. So I have my piercings taken out, except for a few of them because they are non-ferrous, like no rings or nothing. And what else? Just no metal anywhere, so not even bra, because it has like the little claspy things. I was gonna do a whole like come get my MRIs with me today thing for the vlog, but you know, life. But I'm just in comfy clothes, just wearing all black, leggings and a baggy shirt and regular tennis shoes. I don't think I have to change. I think this is the place that doesn't make me change, but we'll see. But I'm going to decline contrast. So hopefully, I'm getting brain, cervical, and thoracic imaging done. So hopefully it takes me about 45 minutes for everything because I'm not getting contrast. Contrast is what takes so long. Or the imaging with contrast is what takes long. So yeah, let's go inside. MRIs are done. It took maybe like an hour once I got back to the waiting room section. They had me come in early. I think I already told you guys that. Oh, in the very beginning, when I was checking in, they wanted me to pay for the MRIs just up front like with my credit card, not like HSA or anything like that. So I said no, I want it to go through insurance. And they were like, oh, well, this is required. You can't get your MRIs unless you pay. And I said, I hear you. And I know that you're just trying to do your job. You can't withhold services because I'm not paying up front. And he was like, oh, well, this is what you are going to be paying later. And I said, no, this is an estimate. This is not the bill. I need the bill from insurance, not the estimate from the hospital. I'm on my way home now, and I am working today. I'm working from home, so I'm gonna sign back on once I get home. And, oh, overall, MRI went fine. I just, laid in the machine for like 45 minutes. I will say I noticed they spent more time on my brain scan. Like it felt like he did 2 rounds of brain scans this time. So I'm really hoping that doesn't mean that they, oh, RIP baby, there's a little dead armadillo. I'm really hoping that they didn't see another lesion or something, but my appointment with my neurologist is next week. Anyway, MRIs went well. I will get the results posted on my little online platform thing before I see my neurologist, so I will at least know if I have new lesions or not.
Across that line. You're slower than these dogs. Bruno is you take Tasmanian and devil. I mean, it's not. I'm serious. Is that high energy? You got some of our face. Sue me, huh? Sue me. Can you sit? You want your cookie? You want your cookie? It's a yummy cookie. Here it goes. I wanted to give you guys a little garden update now that everything is growing in. Okay, so here's the front space. This is the garden bed. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this. This is one of the garden beds, and then I made this for Runt and Charlie's grave around the magnolia. And then Sorry about the noise. The neighbors are doing construction. We're just gonna deal with it, okay? This is what it's looking like. So the border, I remember showing you guys before, but now the borage has all grown in. So this is borage and native, like chicory and stuff on this side. I don't know why this keeps going out of focus. I apologize. And then over here, I planted the gladiolas, the irises, and the lilies, put cardboard down to kill the grass underneath. So that is why it looks like that. And then they are also past their bloom, except for the daylilies. So that's why they look like that. But then move over here into the arch. I am very excited about this. So this is a clematis, and it's a pink and white one. And then this is a grapevine that was at my grandma's house. And if I'm remembering correctly, my grandma's great-grandma brought over a clipping of this grapevine when she immigrated to the US from Europe. So very happy to have a clipping of that, and I'm hoping to put it on this archway, and then the clematis will go on the one on the other side of the yard. So here are all of the wildflowers. That's chicory, and then I have fruit trees down the center, like fruit tree. But everything else is wildflowers. I just mowed this strip down the fence line yesterday, so I could at least walk back there. But wanted to show you guys what my morning walks look like with my coffee. And then I also added a little peacock. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the peacock? And then there's the pool, which is now empty. But what do you guys think of this little peacock guy? Good morning, friends. Ignore my hair and stuff. I've only been awake for like a half an hour. I am going to go pick some blackberries because there's a patch that's already ripe, like 2 months ahead of schedule. Well, a month if you consider like early bloomers, which is crazy. I actually think something is off because my cannas bloomed already too, and those are summer bloomers. I don't know, like it just seems like everything this year is blooming too early, and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. Are you guys experiencing the same thing where you live? Like, is anything blooming a little bit too early? It's only a few, but the others are going to be ripe within a few days. This is insane. And there's some that are coming in up there. There's some in other patches around the property. I found a few more that were ready, but it looks like I'm going to have a ton. This is just one area. I cannot wait. There's a lot more areas of blackberries than I thought there were.